Okay, so just a little first person view here. That's 16 in a box that you sent me. I actually have about 6 or 7 inches to play with. I mean, you could get even more in there obviously, but it's just something that I wanted to kind of go over. So there it is. As you can see, which I haven't done all that, but yep, there we go. Okay, so I just want to go over a few things with you about this machine and the speed that you're seeing. So as you can see, I have 2 5.5 inch bore cylinders on this machine, and that's why it's really slow. I mean, it's extremely slow, I know, but this is for a different application completely. I timed it, and with the cycle time I got about 17 seconds on this one. I'm willing to bet I can almost cut that in half with a machine that I would build for you. So either way, that's that. But so a few things, another couple things to go over here. This compression pad it's complete steel. So if I drop the cylinder down to about 3.5 inch bore cylinder, move this down, depending on how many you're going to compress at one time, and then change the compression pad, it's going to speed the process up a lot. So it'll really move a lot faster. Your cycle time is going to change, but other than that, that's about it. Other than that, this is kind of the model that we're talking about. This is what we build now. The one online is an old machine that I used to build. We had seal problems with it, if you want me to be completely honest with you, so I had to redesign, and everything's horizontal now, so it works correctly. I'm just going to grab the camera here for a second so you can see, but this one's not done. You're going to have labels and all kinds of stuff on here, but there's 3 timers right here. You got your heat delay, heat dwell, and then your cooling timer. The cooling timer is basically just a reset. It means absolutely nothing from a wiring standpoint, but your heat delay and heat timer, those are going to control your seal wire and how much heat you're sending to it. But once you get those dialed in, that's about it, and you don't want to touch them after that unless something changes electrical wise. But on off switch, just indicator light, and then an e-stop. For safety reasons, there can be many things added to this. I understand that with a larger company like y'all that are doing this amount of products, excuse me, I can't, there we go. I understand there's OSHA and a lot of factors that come into play there, so I mean, I can actually box this in. You obviously can't box, I mean, I could box the whole thing in. You've got 2 foot pedal switches, so just for clarification here, that's how this machine works. You have got 2 foot pedals, compression and seal bar. So you press your right one first to compress the product, your left one to seal it. Okay? Now that's just about it, guys. I'm an OEM manufacturer, so we don't build them unless they're ordered. So I kind of got lucky with this one being done at the right time so I could test this product. But this is very easy for us to do. It's not, it's something that I look for, let's put it that way. That's why I built these things. But in all reality, if you wanted to put a number on it, I would put a cycle time of 10 seconds, because you got to think about then putting it in the bag and all that, and you're just dealing with people in general. So if you put it at 10 seconds, I haven't ran the numbers so far, but the way you bag it too is going to change everything. So if you do 1 at a time, that's going to change the numbers hourly. If you do 2 at a time, that's going to double your numbers. So I don't know enough about your operation to be able to tell you, yeah, it's going to be 3,000 an hour with one machine or 6,000 an hour. I have no clue, because what I just did right there is 2 per bag, and the numbers, I mean, they added up to about 2,800 an hour, something like that. And that's kind of where you're at, and that's with that cycle time too now. So if the cycle time's 10 seconds, you could be doing upwards to 3,500 an hour, 4,000 an hour. It just depends on your operator and how everything's flowing. So that is just kind of what I wanted to explain to everybody. Other than that, again, the machine is going to be a lot faster. It's going to be a whole different, I mean, the frame is going to be the same, but this is going to be completely different. Your stroke, your cylinder, and your compression pad. So it's going to move a lot quicker, a lot like the one you see online. So that's kind of what we're looking at here, and just kind of want to do a little demonstration. Again, I've got 16 in a box right here. That was really easy, and you still have plenty to play with. So please let me know if you have any questions, and if there's anything else I can do. I am going to send you a quote on the machine I think you need. The bag is going to be very important too, because your product is going to expand a lot. Not a lot, but it's just, you got to think about a feather pillow like that. When you crush it, compression is going to go this way. So a gusseted bag is going to be very influential for you, okay? This size machine might be just a little big, but it's pretty close. If you're just doing one at a time, I don't care. I mean, I make this thing a lot smaller and a lot shorter so we can really speed things up. But other than that, that's all I got. Just please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for the opportunity again.